Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to Good News Week, and the big news? Podcars. Yes, you heard me. Podcars. Abu Dhabi is developing a transit system featuring elevated electric podcars, which can carry a few passengers at a time around the city. Yeah. Podcars. It's called PRT, or Personal Rapid Transit. Also, prey rolling terminates. And partially rounded tomb. A country built on oil profits installing electric cars. Maybe they know something we don't. They've dubbed them podcars because compared to normal cars, they're clearly much more poddy. Still, it's certainly a better form of transportation than the proposed hover camels. And less cruel. And if you don't want to go anywhere in particular, you can set your pod to shuffle. Australia is doing its bit for the environment too. In the first 5 years of the government's new improved emissions trading scheme, our 20 biggest polluters will now get almost $12 billion in assistance. Proof that under pressure, coal really does turn into diamonds. $12 billion in handouts to polluters. Kevin Rudd is that kid at school who buys lollies for the bullies so they like him. Unfortunately, the emissions trading scheme is now hopelessly blocked in the Senate, like a blue cheese and caviar canapé in Malcolm Turnbull's colon. Gassy. Gassy. The opposition's plan is to delay the ETS until such time as the world collapses into a post-apocalyptic wasteland of mutant cannibals and vicious road warriors. It should be around October. Turnbull doesn't want to pass the legislation until a world agreement is reached in Copenhagen. Rudd doesn't want to reach an agreement in Copenhagen until legislation is passed. And Copenhagen wants to know where the third stooge is. The Nationals say they'll never support the scheme. They don't understand why any excess water created from melting ice caps wouldn't just run off the edge of the Earth, which is flat and the centre of God's universe. And that's the good news.
It's good news week. Someone dropped a bomb somewhere, contaminating the atmosphere and blackening the sky. It's good news week. Someone found a way to give the rotting dead a will to live, go on and never die. It's good news week. It's good news week. It's good news week.
Thank you, good evening tonight. Green around the gills in a good way, the hydroelectric Claire Hooper. The leader of the Australian Greens, the friend of the furry, the scourge of sceptics, Senator Bob Brown. I love him. And the soon-to-be published, no, honestly, she will finish the book eventually, really. I swear to God. Corinne Grant. There's a book.
I will finish it, I promise.
And they're standing at the barricades with the wind-powered Mikey Robbins. Heading to the Adelaide Cabaret Festival with Don't You Know Who I Used to Be, if she doesn't forget Julia Morris. And the artistic director of that very cabaret festival, the singer, the swinger, David Campbell. The party's started. The party's, it's here. Bob, good to have you on the show.
Fantastic to be here.
Yeah, really?
Environment Week.
We've got a grown-up on the show.
Anything you'd like to say about Environment Week?
It should be a year.
Yeah?
You know, we should be thinking about this planet. It's the only place in the universe that'll look after us, that brought us here, that's made us who we are. We've only got one of them, and 365 days a year we should be giving back instead of just taking from. That's why I'm agreeing.
Yes, enough of that happy sentimentality. Let's move on. Adelaide Cabaret Festival, how's it going?
It's going really well. We just had our first weekend. Julia hosted our gala. She was fantastic.
I blew like an exploded goat. I was so good.
I've never heard that term before. Is that a...
And yet, that's how it felt on the night, wasn't it? Kaboom!
That's the weird thing. It's actually her family motto. We blow like exploding goats. She should say the coat of arms.
It's very nice. Well, there's no arms.
I think it's just got a box of tissues next to it, that kind of arms, but it's gone really well. Come on. She does the blow a goat joke and I get it for the tissues. That's rubbish.
Oh, no, I didn't say blow a goat.
You should do... Sorry, my mind... It went better than that interaction our first weekend.
Yeah. I'm uncertain as to where the show's going.
Already!
Only the first 5 minutes.
Teams are worrying. Corinne, let's go back to some sanity.
Boobs. What? Oh, no, Bob just looked at me like he was ashamed to be sitting next to me.
I'm a Presbyterian.
We're going to lock it down, Bob. We're going to lock it down.
It's going to be decent from here on in, I swear to God. Lots of green stuff coming up.
Oh, grow up! It's them, see, it's them, it's not us.
You people have a bit of a problem. OK, we'll get the show started.
Yeah.
First step is what's the story? Claire, Bob, Corinne.
Sure.
Do your bit.
Church? Is that a church? No. Oh, it's women.
It's a lot of ladies, a lot of ladies.
Oh, it's an environmental thing.
It's got to be...
isn't it? Yes.
It's, well,
Well done.
I'm very clever. Over to you, Bob.
More women smoke than men. No, I think... but women come out, all the polls, they're ahead on the environment. They're thinkers. I think this is women working for the environment.
That's amazing. When he talks, I hear music.
Well done. Well done, you.
Wow.
Somebody's decided that, like, there should be 1 million women get together to do something about the environment. Is that right?
Two fantastic women, and they've said, we're not just going to talk about it, we're going to act.
Really? Because that's what Kevin Rudd said about 2020 as well.
And let's reduce by 1 million tonnes the amount of greenhouse gases going into the atmosphere, and we'll do it. And that's women in action here in Australia.
Well, I hope
Good
so,
on them.
because 1 million women all sitting down and talking could actually release another 1 million litres of gas into the environment. Not just women, men can do that as well.
Something being said, some of the best things often start with two fantastic women.
So these aren't women who are going to get together and then lobby the government. The government's just going to go, oh, so interesting, we'll put that in the bottom drawer, thanks very much. They're actually going to practically go out and do something worthwhile.
Within 5 years, Australia's putting out 500 million tonnes of greenhouse gases. They're going to reduce that by 1/5 of 1%. But if these women can do that, what about the coal miners? What about the aluminium makers? What about all of us? And they're saying, we're going to do it. So
I think that I signed up to this website.
So 999,999 of these women are going to be doing something. Claire's going to be sitting at home going,
what they're really saying is, let's have some action. And to the men in Canberra in particular, let's have some action from you.
So the women are saying to the men in Canberra, let's have some action. Thank you, Bob Brown. Let's move on. They have it 10 points. I like them already. Climate change now has a new foe, the 1 Million Women campaign, which plans to fight the good fight in the same way as the feminist movement of the 70s. If the ladies want to form a little group to help the environment, that's fantastic. Women like cleaning things up and they're good at it. Good at it. Plus, it's easier for women to understand Mother Earth is going through some changes.
It is.
I'm good at cleaning stuff.
Keep going.
So expect hot flushes, deforestation, and uncontrollable flooding. Oh, yeah. You turned on that last one, didn't you? Where will they march to? And what will they do when they get there? Have coffee?
Yeah.
They'll leave a caffeine imprint the size of Ecuador. Then, if they all discuss their feelings, it'll take the best part of a decade, and men can get on with dynamiting fish. That's what we do best. Mikey, Julia, David, hop in.
Right.
Oh, backdoor Benny.
That's it. There's Benny.
There he is.
And it just got wrong.
That's a very small kangaroo, also known as a wallaby.
Oh.
That's the smartest thing I'll say all night.
And do they have a pouch?
Yeah, shit, yeah.
Right.
Oh, shit, yeah.
So they're like the full thing, but they're just smaller.
It's like
It's still a marsupial.
Yeah.
Really?
It's like someone put a kangaroo in a microwave and shrunk it.
So the story is about a back door that lets in a guy named Benny, and then he shrinks kangaroos when they get inside his house in the microwave.
Actually, no. It's
I would love it, though, if that was the story.
How much fun would it
It'd be so much easier.
be? It would have been front page, baby.
This is a story out of England. There's a bloke over there who breeds wallabies. And
I was going to say, if he's breeding them, don't they know how to do it themselves?
the hard part
Try
is...
slipping your hand into the pouch and find out.
That's what got me 2 children. I'm not pleased with those results.
the hard part is getting them started. You basically show some old Skippy episodes with porno music over the top.
I love it with the fake hands as well when they're trying to grab stuff.
Anyway, but the idea is...
Pause. Surely there'd be pause.
OK, don't mind if I
Oh,
do.
I thought you meant stop.
Sonny's lost his hands.
They're breeding them to use as little lawn mowers.
They are.
Wouldn't it be great to just put like a little hand on the back of them? We actually zip start it with the tail.
The handy thing about that is, though, they can do you and your neighbour's fence, and they can jump over the next neighbour.
Yeah,
You
they
just do the
totally
whole...
can. Or they
whole
can
street.
be enviro chic and do the old crrrr and pull it back, crrrr and push it by the tail.
I love when you do that thing with your tongue, though. That's
Right.
exciting.
Yeah.
So why was there a picture of a door?
It's his backyard. He's got wallabies in the backyard keeping the lawn down.
Is that right?
Okay.
Yeah, it's 10 points. Let's move on.
I'm shocked.
The latest must-have pet in the UK is the wallaby, with increasing numbers of people buying the furry critters to trim their lawns, which is strange, because you'd think it'd be hard for wallabies to hold a whippersnipper with those tiny arms. And they're not cheap. Males cost $300, females $1,300. Then there's food and bedding, and they do like to be tucked in nice and tight at night. It reminds them of their childhood. The beauty of using a marsupial to mow your lawn is that you don't have to spend half an hour pulling your wallaby's cord to get it started. Unless you want to get kicked in the face. Wallaby enthusiasts say the animal is a cuter, friendlier and more exotic alternative than sheep, although a little harder to root because of the tail.
How is that allowed? Is that allowed?
The rooting of wallabies? No. I don't think it is allowed. I don't think it is allowed or should be allowed.
You know, I think it's allowed, but only in Canberra in the Northern Territory.
So after one bouncy round of Good News Week, the Hooper team are on 10 points, the Robbins team on 10 points. Coming up, the really good bits.
It's Good News Week. It's Good News Week.
During the break, as we turned ourselves off at the wall, both teams were given 3 clues to a recent strange but true story. Hooper, Brown and Grant have a flag. Oh, wow. We also have foodstuffs.
Oh, I know. This is something I've always asked for in my rider, and now I've got it.
Wow.
I'm not sure about the crudités, though.
Oh, right, yeah, no, that's not good, is it?
No, I've got celery and a chocolate fondue set.
It's very potent, isn't it? It smells very powerful.
It's good. It's like a lava lamp that gives you diabetes.
Very good. And finally, this.
Oh, no. It's his first time on the show. You can't make him sing.
Do you want
it's
to
not
sing?
fair.
Sing.
Oh, look at the puppy dog eyes. Look at that.
Do you
Does that
want
work
to
in the
sing?
Senate?
No, I've got a champion here. How about Kate Miller-Heidke? Thanks, Kate.
Oh, my pleasure, Bob. Anything for you.
Well, you heard it first here on Good News Week. You've had a lot of success lately at the international songwriting competition that you won.
Yes, with my my husband and songwriting partner, yes, we won the grand prize. It was very overwhelming.
What did you win?
Well, I won a huge wad of cash, which
All right.
is, incredibly helpful. I'm going to use it to take my band overseas and...
Take your band, just go overseas by yourself. Screw your band, it's just a band. Just go.
Thanks for the advice, David, but yeah, I'll tell my band you said that.
I'm sure they're lovely people. I'm sure they have all my album.
And so what have you got for us now? The last clue.
Okay. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot with a pink hotel, a boutique, and a swinging hot spot. Don't it always seem to go, but you don't know what you got till it's gone. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Late last night, I heard the screen door slam, and a big yellow taxi took away my old man. Ooh, don't it always seem to go, that you don't know what you got till it's gone. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Ooh, they paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Ooh, put up a parking lot.
Take Miller-Heidke. Beautiful.
Thank you very much. Is that...
And Robbins, Morris and Campbell got...
Oh.
a mother.
I thought it was the footy show.
To all the sisters out there, respect, this thing's stinking hot. You poor friggin' penguins.
I haven't worn the habit since 1971. For fellow Catholics like myself, we would all know that.
They do in the videos I've got.
We also have books.
We do have books, and they are of a school variety, is what I'm willing to say at this stage.
And this.
Oh. Chain, chain, chain. Chain, chain, chain. Chain, chain, chain. Chain. As easy as that, Bob.
More class at the end of the show. Right now, the game called 5 Second Grab. Can our players identify the stories from my bite-sized chunks?
Oh, you are the grubbiest audience.
Upsetting me. Hooper team, we have for you. These people drank alcohol, hurt themselves and sucked blood. What's it about?
The Liberal Party.
Very close. Very close.
If it was in the Senate, I missed it.
Partygoers in Iran, apparently, all arrested as Satan worshippers. Apparently,
Yep.
not only did they drink
Yes.
alcohol and hurt themselves,
Yes.
but they were sucking blood.
Yes.
Sounds like some Twilight loving tweens to me, having an alcohol party. Go alcohol pops!
Twilight loving tweens.
You love that? Yeah. It's going to catch on.
That was good. That was
Is that why you're wearing the velvet? You're trying to hook into that?
Let's move on. Australian citizens were 23 times more likely to be intercepted than Americans. Bob knows it.
No, ASIO is picking up 23 times as many, or connecting into 23 times as many phones as, and listening into 23 times as many Australians as the American. The CIA is.
Really?
Hey, ASIO, you can take off the headphones, just watch the show.
Good point.
It's nice to know. It's nice to know they think we're interesting.
Yeah. The reason why there was no laugh is because we all got so shocked / disturbed by that story.
I'm now going to start saying things like,
Me
I'm
too.
fully going to blow shit up. Just to see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to get my fully sick mates and chick, chick, boom.
Natural enzymes from the nightingales are used to break down the dead skin cells.
It's another ridiculous face cream where they're using the glands from nightingales to, you know, make you look beautiful. But they don't actually, like, cut the nightingales open to get the glands out. They milk them. No, they don't. They don't milk them. What they do is they wait till the nightingale shits out the enzyme.
Yeah.
Oh, and then you put it on your face. Lovely.
They've just picked nightingales because it sounds like a dainty bird. You know, but like
Great singers.
probably any bird poo would do, and you get such more.
No one is going to put
efficient facials out of
ibis
a
poo on
pelican.
their face.
Yeah, but don't you think like it's a more efficient facial if you just have one pelican? Like,
Actually, might I suggest to save money, rather than buying this stuff, just get a box, go to a park and stand very still.
And take a run through Martin Place. Oh, I feel so fresh.
15 points, top score, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready for some 5-second grab Robbins team?
Absolutely, yeah.
You want the blokes to be able to hang around together, just to be in each other's pocket to get that team harmony going.
Oh. Is it the Cronulla Sharks motto?
No.
It could easily be. They love a bit of knit one, pearl one, do they not?
It's a different sport. It's cricket. They recently had the wives and girlfriends.
Oh, the total
The
wags.
wags. They wagged out.
Yeah, the wags
But the
conference.
main wag didn't go.
No,
she
no,
wagged it.
Yeah, Lola Bingle wagged it. Where the bloody hell was she?
Putting eyeliner on.
And they asked, that was one of the things that they explained to the wags when they got to the conference, that the blokes like to hang around in each other's pockets.
I think Shane Warne changed a lot of things in cricket.
And now I don't think they want the wives there.
See, that's the weird thing. When Warney heard the phrase wives and girlfriends, he went, got both.
You do have it. Michael Slater was credited with that little
What's he?
quote. She now has a heart murmur, severe cramping and anxiety attacks.
Is it
Hello?
you?
No, it sounded like me then.
Yeah.
But it's this woman who must be the full fruit nut bar because, I'm not joking, she drinks like 885,000 million cans of Red Bull. I'm not saying that it does anything to you. I'm sure it's absolutely fine. But then now she's like having some weirdy heart situation.
The weird thing is she actually did this to lose weight. She basically gave up eating and lived on Red Bull. So it gives you wings, heart murmur, severe cramping and anxiety attacks.
I understand that Red Bull got banned in Germany because it had traces of cocaine in it.
yes.
Oh,
Now
that's
AJ's going to be listening to my phone call. But that's just what I hear.
Really?
Damn hard trying to get that can up your nose, though.
Try it.
A 23-year-old New Zealand woman, she lost 48 kilograms in 8 months by drinking nothing but 10 to 14 cans of Red Bull
works.
a day. She now
job.
has severe health problems.
But she looks fantastic.
She comes from the small town of Missipua.
48 kilos. I'm not sure she would look fantastic. I think there'd be enough loose skin to make a couch.
She can keep all the cans in there like a little snack pack.
And finally, the air we breathe, the water our children drink.
It's got to be something made of Bob's. I, for one, am dead set keen on children drinking water and breathing air. And if you're trying to stop...
Oh, no!
Oh, Jesus. Be careful with that. Scared the hell out of me. I thought you had another Red Bull.
So it's got to be something with our pollutants, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So we're making the environment terrible for our children. But hello, I'll wait until my 40s to have the children so they wouldn't have to last as long in this dreadful environment.
That's right.
Or I wouldn't have to be around to see it.
Yeah. Is it a trick question?
Yeah.
Did Bob say it?
No, there's a story here. Do you know
Will
the story?
Bob say it? Look, OK, we don't know.
All this talk about the environment is a turn-off for people. A marketing firm has found that a lot of Conservatives see the phrase global warming as code for dirty greenies, economic sacrifice and gay marriage. So you'd think they'd want to stop it. Mind you, they also think angels are real, the future is in God's hands, and George Bush has gone to live with Aslan. The group Eco America even suggests dropping the word environment. Instead, we should talk about the air we breathe and the water our children drink, or smog cordial for short. Instead of carbon dioxide, let's call it bye-bye gas. Instead of ozone depletion, sky waxing. Ozone hole, sky schmoo. Deforestation, tree Brazilians. Zero-emission vehicles, fart-free people movers. And we should stop talking to sceptics about saving the world and focus on saving your own arse. The Hoopers now on 25 points. The Robins is 20 points. Up next, dishing the dirt. This is Dishing the Dirt, where we take a look at the rich, the famous, the weird and the fully sick. Senator Bob Brown, come on down. It's comfy, isn't it?
Great, Paul.
Yeah. It's just like we're at home together watching television. Can we have the lights down, please, and get a bit of atmosphere going here? What is the badge you have on your lapel there?
That's the swift parrot. It's a fantastic little Australian creature. It's the fastest parrot on Earth. It takes all night for the ferry to cross Bass Strait. This little critter does it in 3 hours.
Swift.
It's got a nesting sites on southeast Tasmania, and they're logging the guts out of it to send wood chips to Japan. Come on, Kevin Rudd, you've got to do better than that.
Save the swift. Does your little swift there, do they get menaced by the miners, the miner birds?
Well, we don't have miners in Tasmania.
You don't have miners in Tasmania? I hate the bloody miners.
One got to Devonport and they strangled it.
Oh, thank God. I'd smash it with a brick. I do. I go around to nests of miner nests and I get a brick and I just kill the young.
Wow! Check out Richie Poo next to me.
Shall we start?
Let's go.
Barack Obama's parents met at university thanks to what? A, they were both interested in learning Russian, or B, they were both interested in having lots of drunken sex.
Learning Russian.
A or B?
A.
A! He has it! The US Energy Secretary has suggested a new way to fight global warming. What is it? A, paint every roof and road in the world white to reflect the sun's rays. Or B, tow the world further away from the sun's rays.
Oh, I think you might be painting the world white.
You're right.
Let's go for A.
Painting the world white. What do you think of that volcano idea, getting all the volcanoes to spew up lots of molten ash into the atmosphere to form a coating over the sky that stops the sun rays coming through? What do you think of that?
I don't think that's a good idea. I think cause and effect. We know what the cause of global warming is. It's us. We know what the cure is. It's us. We've just got to put the two together.
What about getting rid of some of the less attractive members of us? Would the Greens be behind that? We could call it the Soylent Green Project.
Well, that was the one good thing Charlton Heston did. Soylent Green. I saw it in Sydney, a great movie for its time, warning about what could come down the line. We shouldn't have to respond to the catastrophe. We've just got to have the intelligent humility to change ourselves so we don't have the catastrophe.
Gorgeous. Hunky-dory. And the last question for you now. What unusual set of figures can Australia now bet on? A, how many people will lose their jobs? during the financial crisis? Or B, how many days till Kevin Rudd throws another girly tantrum?
Boy tantrum, I think. A.
Hey, you do have it. Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, Bob Brown. Aussie punters can now place bets on how many workers will lose their jobs during the recession. And if you're spending all your time in the TAB, odds are you're one of them. Centrebet is even thinking about merging with Centrelink to form Centrebetterlink. Yeah, where you can collect the doll, then immediately gamble it away all in one convenient location. I love this country. When the four horsemen of the apocalypse charge in to destroy the world, you just know Australia will be running a sweep. OK, are we ready to dish some dirt? Mr Campbell.
I won. Ready.
Very intense.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Whoa, God. Well, you didn't tell me about that. That's a bit of a lean-to there.
Are you talking about the chair?
Yeah, I was like...
They're good, aren't they?
Let's just do it like this.
You want to do it like that?
Why not?
Well, it's unsettling for me to look at you like that. You look a little bit like a corpse.
But a well-dressed corpse.
Very well-dressed corpse.
It's like watching two psycho brothers getting together.
We're going to just get straight into it.
Let's do it. I'm into it.
Beyonce won her first talent show when she was 7 years old. What did she sing? It's multiple choice.
Oh, thank Christ.
A, Imagine by John Lennon, or B, Big Booty Bitches by the Soft Pink Troupe.
I just downloaded that to my pod. I'm going to go with Imagine. A.
A.
Yes. Yes.
David has it, ladies and gentlemen.
This is tense.
It's thrilling, isn't it?
This is really nail-biting.
It's nail-biting stuff.
Yeah.
Now he's due to become a father for the 8th time. What did Mel Gibson dub himself? A, Octomel, or B, Thunderdick? You'll have as much time as you want with this one.
I'm still thinking about Thunderdick.
Aren't we all?
I wonder if that's what he was thinking when he saw that cop and called her sugar tits.
It's a film, isn't it, from the 70s? Thunderdick and Sugar Tits. Yeah.
I'm going to have to go with Octomel.
Octomel?
Octomel.
He has it right, ladies and gentlemen, 2 points. Who are you proudest of at the Cabaret Festival? Who's...
Well, we just had Bernadette Peters this weekend, but I think I'm probably
all the way from the States.
All the way from the
You know
States,
her,
Broadway
don't you?
superstar. She was amazing and wonderful and everything you wanted to be. But I think my favourite would have to be Julia Morris.
Oh,
who's doing her own show coming up in the next few weekends. Don't you know who I used to be? Isn't she fantastic?
That's beautiful.
Last question for you now. What has the German company Deutsche Telekom been accused of doing? A, spying on the sex lives of job applicants, or B, offering Sol Trujillo a job?
Both disgusting.
Yeah, no one's going to do B. It has to be A.
He has it right.
Yes!
No.
Thank you.
David Campbell, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure. According to newspaper reports, Germany's biggest telecommunications company has been spying on the sex lives of job applicants. And fair enough. These applicants might be doing something kinky involving phones, and you wouldn't want to receive a pre-loved mobile that had actually been pre-loved. But the firm says they need detailed knowledge of their workers' sexual habits. That's what keeps them so firm. Over there now, 35 points. Over there, 30 points. After the break, the shiny bin.
It's good news,
This is 7 things for the bin. Each player has to suggest something from the news they'd like thrown out and never spoken of again. It could be a person, a company, a pulp mill. anything of which they've had a gutful. Hoop's got something for the hungry bin.
I'm sick of people complaining about whether celebrities have not had plastic surgery. Like, people are so outraged and incensed and like, oh, they're trying to cover it, blah, blah, blah. Like, hey, if people want to look shiny and bouncy and permanently surprised, that's for them to do. And then one day in 20 years, when people can actually do plastic surgery properly, maybe we'll all do it.
Mikey.
Lady friggin' Gaga. You've sold 1 million songs. Buy some stinking pants. I am sorry. That is the most famous camel toe in music.
You're the last person I would expect to complain about a lady not wearing pants.
Well, you know, but she can't wear pants because then how could she take a ride on your disco stick? Worst lyrics in the world. You know who I never want to hear about again? Susan Boyle. Oh my God, Susan Boyle swore. She's Scottish. Oh my God, Susan Boyle's ugly. She's Scottish.
Susan Boyle in the bin.
I just like to show my magazine to everybody. I've actually picked up Bacon Busters. And there's actually, in the middle, there's a pin-up. And check out Bernice. Oh. Honestly, I don't know why I got married before I saw this picture. She likes going out and catching big hogs with my fiancé and mates. And her favourite drink's Jack Daniels. She's perfect. And just because she's got the gun there, no more chick, boo.
Bacon Busters with this one.
Bacon Busters.
It's World Environment Week. Kevin Rudd's legislation for greenhouse gas emissions won't save the barrier reef, it won't save Ningaloo, it won't save the ski fields, and it won't save the planet. But it gives $12 billion to the polluters, which everybody else is going to pay for. Trash it.
Yeah. The bin. That's a recyclable bin, isn't it?
People who park in the spots that are reserved for mums and prams doesn't sound like a big issue. And then walk 4.5 steps to the gymnasium because it's too hard to cross the car park while I have to tackle my children under cars. I say, let's kill them.
I'm there with you. I'm there with you. And they go driving in their fancy dancer BMWs around the entire car park. Like that. That's how they drive. Looking at the little spots that have the little mother and pram painted on there.
Oh,
and they're there with no children in the back.
Not even a seat.
Pram. Not even a baby seat.
They don't even have a uterus.
Thank you. Bang.
They're 1 second from the door and they leap out with the agility of a deer out of the car, looking all fresh with their sleep. Well, I slept all night long.
And what about those little signs that come up at ATMs that say, pay up $2 to this bank or starve? And this is the bank executives, all in the top 200. They've taken the cut in interest rates, but didn't pass it on. How about a little bit of decency from the bank?
Mind you, though, while we're talking, the rich list, let's get off poor Malcolm Turnbull's back. I mean, in his own defence, about 3 years ago, he freed most of the slaves on the plantation. He let them run wild.
He's one of the good guys.
I know. Picks most of his own cotton these days.
Got really awkward there for a minute, didn't it? Really awkward.
Too soon for 200-year-old slave humour? I don't know.
It's hard to know.
The slaves too soon.
All right, I'm going to throw in the bin the fact that my husband uses the fact that he doesn't drive a car as an excuse to take 10-minute showers, to leave the curtains open when he has the heater on, and to not separate the recyclables, because he's such an environmental angel. No, you're not. You just never got your licence, and you still make me drive you around. It's not good enough.
What about the water that you have to use cleaning out the containers, though. That does concern me.
What?
So how do you get the containers clean when you're recycling to put them in the recycle area because we want them to smell nice for the recycling people?
We have a dog.
Oh, does the dog wee in them to clean them?
No, the dog licks them, you
He leaks
fool.
it out, the butter, the peanut butter, the jam.
Okay, I lost concentration for a second there. The dog's doing what with the who now?
So, and then you have to swish them out, don't you? You have to wash them out. Is that what you have to do, or am I wrong?
You don't have to wash them out, do you?
You can't put dirty
You meant to-
recycling in the
give 'em a bit of a
recycling.
rinse.
Yeah, you meant to clean
No,
it
I'm
a
going to
bit.
give him a rinse. You drop it in the bottom of the shower, and then when you have a shower, you just, like...
She would not be saying this if Bob Brown wasn't on the show. Seriously, after the show, she punches baby seals.
You know what else I want to throw in the bin? Is this wussy attitude towards swine flu.
Absolutely.
Back in my day, I sat next to one kid with nits, another kid with Spanish influenza, and on our way out to the playground, we all had to lick the kid with polio. Gross and ball!
Strange but True is next. Time to see what our teams have concocted with their strange but true clues. Claire, Bob, Corinne, you had the flag.
I don't know if it's the hairdo, but I'm a little turned on right now.
We also have foodstuffs.
Yes, I have carrots and chocolate.
Oh, yum, that's a good combo.
That's bad.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Bob Brown's clue, the dulcet tones of Kate Miller-Heidke.
They paved paradise, put up a parking lot with a pink hotel, a boutique, and a swinging hot spot. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Ooh, bum, 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 bum. They took all the trees, put them in a tree museum. Charged all the people $1.50 just to see how. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Ooh, bum, 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 bum. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Ooh, bum, 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 bum. They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Ooh.
Put up a parking lot.
Kate Miller-Heidke and Bob Brown. Glorious. You got a career in singing after this.
I think I'll leave it to Kate. Is it fantastic?
That was gorgeous. Yeah,
It's great.
So, with those clues, what can you do?
I have no idea. This is the most bizarre clue I've ever been given in my life. Melted chocolate and crudités.
Bob, do you know? You got an idea?
Racing cars.
Racing cars.
What do you run them on if you can't run them on fossil fuels? And we've got
Crudités. Am I right?
Possibly. Biofuel.
Oh, right. Oh, I wasn't thinking laterally at all.
Which is chocolate.
Could you run a car on
Yes.
chocolate? I would never go anywhere. I'd just sit there sucking the exhaust.
Corinne, you're not getting this.
I'm not getting it.
What a pleasant way to go, though, wouldn't it?
If the greenhouse gases smelt of chocolate, I would be all right with that.
The motor racing industry have actually come good with the whole biofuel development. Like
They're trying.
So yeah, they've worked out a way to make cars run on vegetable oil, but haven't they also made a car out of vegetable matter?
What?
Out of fibre.
Does that have to pass through first to be fibre, or is it...
That's taking recycling a little too far, isn't it?
The airbags smell a bit funny.
So it's cars made out of
There's this group in Britain, and they're going to run their car on chocolate fibre. You know, all the waste from chocolate.
Where is their waste from chocolate?
They
You
could run it
speak
on.
like a fool.
And make the car out of fibre, run the car on fibre, and save the planet.
And the
So-
car will always be regular.
And happy. And a bit in love.
Not if they run it on chocolate.
That'll clog everything
That's
up.
not good for regularity.
Makes it a little heavy in the boot.
They do have it, ladies and gentlemen. In the UK, scientists at the University of Warwick have developed a racing car made entirely of fibres from plants and vegetables. It's the original V8.
I like it.
The vehicle is powered by vegetable oil and chocolate waste. The hard part is getting all the silver paper off the fuel before you put it in. And you know when you're eating choc top and a bit of the chocolate breaks off and lands in your pants and you don't notice till much later when it's melted? And no matter how much you rub it and rub it and rub it, the stain just gets larger and larger and larger.
Something gets larger.
That's what you'll look like when you hit a tree. Scientists hope the car will reach speeds of 230 kilometres an hour. If it doesn't, they'll eat it and start again. And the sound it makes as it roars past, Baba Ganoush. Baba Ganoush.
When it backfires, it goes ratatouille.
Mikey, Julia, David, you had the mother.
I feel like the world's fattest magpie. Hey, you don't want this swooping on you.
Oh, mother.
We also had the books.
Oh, we totally had the books. Look at those. I'm off to school. Look how they could be.
Off to school in 1921.
Don't forget to pack your quilt, honey.
Yes, it.
And we also have this haunting refrain.
For 5 long years, I thought that I was your man. But I found out, oh, I'm just a link in your chain. Your mama said, leave me alone. And your papa said, come on home. And your doctor said, take it easy. I'm ready to your chain, chain, chain. Chain, chain, chain. Chain, chain, chain. Chain of booze. Do the big slide. Chain, chain, chain. Chain, chain, chain. Chain, chain, chain. Chain of food.
David and Julia. David and Julia. David and Julia.
Well,
I can't hear a thing.
It's something to do with books and school.
No, it is. It's like a chain situation, right? And the chain has a timer on it, and you can chain, not nuns, but children, to the homework
To the desk. Oh, to the desk.
So they will study. But that's all very well, you can chain someone, but I sang into the mirror during my study session, so that's not going to help.
Okay,
anyone.
yeah, we think it's got to do with the story about chaining kids to the desk to do their homework.
And it's got a timer, so it like clicks off when your homework's done.
Which begs the
How does it
question,
know to click off
why
the
am I dressed as a nun?
Is it something...
Nobody
Was it
knows.
something like... Because I'm a mother. I suppose I'm not just a nun-like mother, but a mother. And see, the problem with this is, when I was a kid and did my homework, it was done in an exercise book. And on my exercise book, I couldn't access pornography.
I reckon you can just slip it into the back cover of the book.
Whereas, what are you doing in there? Oh, I'm just Googling rainfall in Brazil. Brazilians, hello. So the idea is that basically, to keep the kids at the desk to do the homework, you can actually chain the little buggers there
Chain them up.
You can chain them.
Chain them.
Yep.
They've got it right.
Oh!
They've got it right.
Take it off. Feel free.
It's not funny, but it's factual.
Because everything old is new again. Say hello to the study ball. A metal restraint.
I think I've got one of those at home.
A metal restraint that keeps children at their desk and only unlocks when mum and dad think they've studied enough. Or until all those rocks are broken. The ball weighs 9.5 kilograms, making it almost impossible for a child to escape from their desk. Or their room, if it's on fire. It's great for discipline. Plus, you can leave your child tied up outside the cafe, safe in the knowledge only a moderately strong adult will be able to steal them.
You're an evil little bastard.
The ball even comes with a warning. This device must not be used to aid in the study of swimming, skydiving or shot put. Stay tuned. Inmates, Fast Money is next. Here it is, the game we'll regret tomorrow. Kevin Rudd's Fast Money in Seattle. A company has produced a new flavoured vodka. What is it?
Vodka.
Flavoured vodka. Anyone know the
In
type?
Seattle, a new pig
Bacon?
flavoured, pork flavoured, bacon flavoured.
2 points. They've got it.
It does.
Fancy.
In the UK, a man has set a new world record involving live maggots. What did he do?
Eating them? Maybe
He
eating them?
put them in his mouth and moved them from one container to another, and like heaps of them.
Do you know how many kilograms?
17 kilos.
17 kilos of writhing insects.
You're really up on your maggots.
I'm sorry, but one maggot is too much.
It is. I love that that's the story over the entire week's reading that I read.
Jeez, you know, if you wanted to get a sponsorship from Listerine, I'm sure you could have just asked.
Absolutely.
In
Swish
Colorado,
around.
a 31-year-old man was arrested after slashing the tyres of 50 vehicles. What did he blame it on?
The sunshine?
His mother?
Yes?
A nuclear power plant by the house when he was young.
Nuclear radiation, yes?
Nuclear radiation and...
One more thing.
teeth. Braces.
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 This is rigged.
Braces.
Yeah, it's great, isn't it?
Oh, I had the rest of it. I was nearly there. I
2
didn't-
points, ladies and gentlemen. I got more. You're not accusing me of favouritism, are you? Are you accusing me?
No, because you are so beautiful.
Bob
There's
Brown
no
there.
way you'd do anything like that.
I
You're a
would never.
magnificent man.
Never do that. I would never play favourites a few weeks in a row. A German student who auctioned off her virginity for $18,000. There's money to be made, kids. That was wrong, wasn't it? I'm going to
Can
say
you still chain them to the desks?
a German student who auctioned off her virginity for $18,000 is set to lose half the money. Why?
Tax.
Tax. You do have it.
Tax.
Tax officials regard the act as prostitution, which is not illegal in Germany, but it is heavily taxed.
Geez, 18 grand, you'd really hope she went off like a frog on a sock, wouldn't you?
She's a virgin. She's going to be a lot of hard work. I've been told.
Unnecessary. We're going to open it up now to anyone.
That's what she said.
I'm going to give you 10 points for that, Mikey.
Let's go for Australia.
Unexpected there. In Britain, a 26-year-old man went on a $100,000 spending spree. How did his parents find out? Anybody?
Oh, Buzz!
God, why?
Sparky nose.
Christ!
He mortgaged their house. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, he totally did.
So, in the landfill tonight, Claire Hooper, Senator Bob Brown and Corinne Grant scored a tip-top 63 points. Recycled by Mikey Robbins, Julia Morris and David Campbell on 64 points.
That's what she said, did that? Before you, baby.
But I'm going to give 5 points to Bob Brown for coming on the show. Take Takes them to 68 points, ladies and gentlemen.
He's a legend.
The website is 10.com.au/GNW. If you want to see the extra stuff, get the podcast or buy our new device to keep your children studying. My first waterboard.
Oh, I think Mummy's seen that one before.
So we say thanks for the day off, Queenie, and leave you with the good news for the week ahead. On the Gold Coast, Sanctuary Cove will celebrate its 21st birthday with the help of Gordon Ramsay. Perfect for those who find schoolies a bit too classy. Tomorrow's Queenslander of the Year award will be decided by most bongs in a row using just one match. On Thursday, it's the Queensland Greats Awards, honouring individuals and institutions whose achievements have played a significant role in the history and development of the state. It'll be decided by most bongs in a row using just one match. And the Queen's birthday honours list will be announced in Canberra. According to Her Majesty, it'll be decided by most bongs in a row using just one match. Good night.